whenever I talk to someone in front of camera or in front of someone, so at that
Yeah.
time we got nervous.
Yeah.
So how can I stop our nervousness?
So just think, okay, this is normal. It's being
Mhm.
nervous is normal. So try to radiate confidence when you talk, yeah? So don't, it's almost like we say, have a thick skin. I don't feel judged by that person. Just in your mind, tell yourself, this person is not going to judge me. This person is
Mhm.
not going to kind of think negatively of me. I'm here to learn, yeah? Just have
Yes,
that kind
yes.
of optimism that we said before.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So,
Yeah, that's
good morning,
great.
ma'am. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm pretty well, and now I am very happy to see you.
Yeah, same here. It's really nice to meet you. Could I ask you to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Okay, so thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity, and I'm really happy to introduce myself in front of you. As you know, my name is Muhammad Tharikul Islam, and I am from Bangladesh. And now I am pursuing my master's in political science. Apart from that, if I talk about my hobbies, I love to travel because I am a travel enthusiast. And nowadays, I love to reading books just because of my English fluency. And
Right.
I have a small YouTube channel which I upload conversational videos. So I think it's pretty
Okay.
much about me, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay, thank you for that great
yeah.
introduction. Yeah. So, how about you, Tarika? How do you have an opportunity to speak? Do you speak English every day? And yeah,
Yeah, ma'am. I don't have enough like partner or people that I do speak every day, but I just
right.
mailed YouTubers. Also, they have a lot of videos on YouTube channel, so I mailed them.
Mhm.
And nowadays, now I am connecting with you. So that's how I am improving myself. And we know that English has four pillars like listening, speaking, writing, and all those things. Okay,
Yeah,
but my journey is based on listening. I listened a lot. I listened
yeah.
like 1 hour or 1.5 hour per day, and it's like
Okay.
my daily routine, you can say, because
Yeah.
I listened like 1 hour per day. Okay, in regular basis, 7 days I listen.
Yeah, that's excellent. So you find that really helps you in your learning to
Yes, of
listen.
course,
And
no
I
problem.
read something that said that writing is also a good way to learn. And I was actually thinking how true that is because today we always look at everything online. We tend not to kind of write like before. We're so reliant on computers, laptops. So what they say is if you learn something and then you write down a paragraph about what you read, sorry,
Yes,
what you
yes.
heard, then that helps you to process it because you have to think of the words to write what you wanted to say, and that helps you to understand the meaning and form the clarity. So I think that's another way that we can do it,
Yes, ma'am.
writing as well. Yeah.
Ma'am, I didn't have any habit for writing.
Yeah.
Okay. I have
Right.
I have started my writing just 1 month before because I
Okay.
don't like to writing. But every people says that if you try to write something, then it
Yes.
will remind your mind. Okay, and
Yeah.
it will help you to remove your remove your faults and
Yeah.
remove your fear. You can overcome all those things from writing.
Mm.
So that's why
Yeah.
I have started my writing just 1 month before.
That's excellent. Yeah. So do you try to keep that as part of your routine? So every day you try to write
Yes,
a little
ma'am.
bit. It
Yes.
could be a journal. A journal is another way that people write. So just sort of at the end of the day, just spend 5 or 10 minutes writing what happened that day. And
Yes, yes.
when you write that, you can dress up the language a little bit. So instead of saying, I had a great day, you could say, I had an amazing day. I was rushed off my feet today. I was really busy.
Yes,
Different
yes.
ways to describe how you felt, how you feel. So that's really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. When you write something, then you can make a sentence without grammatical error, I can
Yeah,
say, because
exactly.
you can articulate your thought in your mind. I should write this way and I should speak this way. I can say
That's
that.
right. Yes.
See, and continuously I have been doing this. Okay, but
Right.
1.5 month ago, I thought that I should start my journey. to become
Yeah.
fluent in English. But that time I was not consistent. That time I was
Hmm.
not conscious about this language. Okay, I
Yes.
didn't know that English is a global language, and you
Yeah.
have to focus on your English. Then you can get a good job. You can get
Hmm.
your vibas, and you can get good results in your exams. Okay,
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
But that time I was not consistent for my English.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
before 3 months back, I have started my journey, and I am doing it continuously for
Yes.
my
That's
betterment.
good.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and I want to add something that I have started my YouTube journey. It's 24th
Yeah.
September, like
Right.
2025, 1.5 months, you can say almost.
Okay. Yes, that's great. So if I ask you, what is your, so everyone has a goal. So when I speak to my students on Cambly, I first
Yes,
like to
yes.
find out what their purpose is. It could be for travel, it could be for their career, it could just be for general interest. And sometimes we have more than one goal in learning English. So what are your goals, Tarikul, in learning the language?
Okay. So, ma'am, whenever I see people that he is really fluent in English, okay, so that time I fall in love in English because
Right.
when I see, uh, just as an example, you speak well, and you take classes on Cambly, and take
Okay.
session on YouTube channel, okay, so it's
Right.
impressed me a lot because I
Okay.
love to do that. So that's why
Right.
I am jump into this journey, and I don't know in future what will happen, but I just want
Yeah.
to get a good job in future.
Mm.
So that's why I
Right.
am here, and I am trying to improving myself in
Yeah.
communication skills, because in our country communication
Yeah.
skills is very important. Okay, do
Mm-hmm.
you have educational qualification? Do you have certificates? All those things do you have? But you don't.
I
But
see.
you don't have any communication skills. I think
Right.
you don't get a better job. But if
Yes.
you fluent in English, then you will
Yeah.
easily grab a job. It's a better
Yes.
option, I can say. So that's why
Yeah.
I am trying to improving myself.
That's so good. Yeah. And it's a skill that even if you don't have it, you don't use it all the time. I think just having it under your belt helps because you
Yes,
never
yes.
know in the future. You might join a company where you have to speak to foreign clients, so you can use English at that time. And whatever.
Yes.
I have some students in Japan who say that they don't need to speak English as part of their job, but they think, okay, maybe I might travel to an English speaking country. I want to be able to talk to local people. So there are so many
Yes.
different uses. That's great. And could you tell me a little bit about your channel for people watching, like the name of your channel and more
Yeah.
about it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, my English channel name is the English Reflections.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And now it's going good. And I also
Mm.
uploaded conversational videos on my
Yeah.
channel, and I
Okay.
didn't upload shorts videos, just
Right.
conversational videos because of my
Okay.
fluency. Okay, whenever I see those videos on my channel, I can rectifying my mistakes, and
Yeah.
which and how should I do better for my fluency. Okay,
Right.
and
That's
yes,
so good.
so
Yeah.
that is why.
Yes, that's very good. Wow. Could you tell me a little bit about your learnings? I know that you're a student at the moment. What are you studying, and what's your plan after this stage as well?
Okay, so ma'am, now I am doing my master's. It is political science. I think you know
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And after that, like as I mentioned, I want to do a better job. Now I am preparing myself for government exams in our
Oh,
country. Okay.
I see.
And if I get the job, then it could be better. But
Mm-hmm.
if I didn't grab the job, that time
Mm-hmm.
I should move this sector, like English sector, and I want to grow my channel. Okay. If
Okay.
I
Yeah.
do it, then it will
Yeah.
helpful for me. If I can't do it, then I will move to like corporate sector job.
Mm-hmm. I see. Right. So how about as a person though? Do you think you're an optimistic person? Like, do you tend to look on the bright side of life? If something happens and things don't go to plan, do you sometimes think it's okay, like everything will work out well? Or would you say you're pessimistic or somewhere in the middle? Just to have a little chat about that. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I believe in my luck.
Mm.
Okay. because
Okay.
if you do all of your works, or if you
Yeah.
do something that it's
Yeah.
going to be better in your future, but
Mm-hmm.
if you don't believe in your luck, then it will not gonna happen, I can say.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why I believe in my luck, and
Mm-hmm.
now I am working, and let's see what happened in future, what will happen. So
Yeah.
now I'm trying, but
Yeah.
if I can't get the job, or if I can't get those kinds of things, okay, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any issues, okay, but
Right.
I thought that it is my luck, so that's how
Mm-hmm.
I close that.
Yes. Yeah. So we have to believe in ourselves. Do you
Yeah,
agree?
sure, of
We have to
course.
have self-belief. Yeah, that we
Mm-hmm.
have to
Yes.
feel, have the confidence, I can achieve this goal. It's within my reach. So that's
Mm-hmm.
really important. Yeah. And they say about optimists, they say that optimistic people have a more kind of structured lifestyle, like they might eat more healthily, they might exercise more because they have a really positive view of life. Do you agree with
Mm-hmm.
that? Do you think that's true?
Yeah, sometimes optimistic people, they hard work,
Yeah.
and they
Hmm.
conscious about their health, they conscious about
Yeah.
their future. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. They want to make the most of their life and the
Yes,
most of their
yes.
situations. Yeah. But do
Mm-hmm.
you think, Tariko, do you think people are born optimistic, or is that something that they have to work on? So, what do you think about
Ma'am,
that?
as I mentioned that you have to believe in your luck. Okay.
Mm,
But when I was born, that time I had no idea
yeah.
about my future. Okay. Because I'm
Mm,
a child at that time.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
people, when they gradually grow up, at that
Yeah.
time when they reached like 18, 19, or 20, 22 years age, at that time they think that I should do something for my
Mm-hmm.
betterment, for my better life. So I
Mm,
think, yeah, every man's has a desire to
yeah.
something to do in your future. But when I
Right.
when I was born, at that time I didn't have anything to do
Mm-hmm.
something in future. Okay, so at
Yes.
the time people believe in their luck, but after
Yeah.
gradually they grown up, at that time they believe their luck, and
Yeah.
also their hard work. Okay,
Right.
if you work hard,
Exactly.
then you can change your luck, I can say.
Yeah. I agree. That's a great outlook. And that's connected to what we said about goals. Because if you have made goals, I think we sometimes become more optimistic because we have goals. Like we feel like I have to achieve this. So that gives us power
Yes,
to,
yes, of
believe in
course.
ourselves. Yeah.
Mhm.
What do you think about, like, in terms of optimism? Do you think that it's difficult to be optimistic every day? Do you think it's not natural, or do you think it's possible?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
okay, so I want to do something in my life,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
okay, and as per this condition, I really work hard. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
in that situation in future, it not gonna be happen. So at
Right.
that time, we ask that, what will I do
Mm-hmm.
now? What should I do now? Okay, so I
Okay.
think it it happens all over the people in life,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
they want to do something, but they didn't go this position. At that time, they think, okay,
Yeah.
I'm alas, and they sorrow about that. So yeah,
Mm.
I think it's happened all the people life.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it's common to have setbacks, isn't it? Like nothing, not is things go to plan as we have our goals, we have our motivation, but things
Yes,
also
yes.
go wrong in life. That's very normal. Like we might be
Hmm.
rejected from an interview, we might be rejected in a relationship, we might be rejected in any situation, friendship as well. So that can be a knockback. We can call that a knockback,
Yes, ma'am, it's pretty
or a
normal.
setback. Yeah, yeah, it's normal, but it's about picking ourselves up, I guess, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes,
Yeah.
of course.
And finding strength. And do you think those kind of setbacks make us stronger? Do you think we can learn from those experiences?
Yeah, sure, ma'am, because
Yeah.
I believe in one quote that success,
Right.
failure is the success. Failure is the
Yeah.
pillar of success. Okay.
That's
So
great. Yeah.
if you want to like grab your interviews, and
Hmm.
you do really work hard in your
Yeah.
studies, and you when you go to your interviews, then you got failed. At that time, you demoralized, demotivated. Okay.
Yes.
But if you do want to something in your future, then you have
Yes.
to grab those failure, because we
Mm-hmm.
know failure is the pillar of success. So I think
Yes.
like you failed three times, two times, five times. After that, after seven times, you can get
Yeah.
success. So I
Right.
think, yeah, we have
Yeah.
lots of issues in our life. So
Mm.
I don't think you don't give up. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to work upon
Exactly.
it, then you will get your success one day.
I totally agree. I really like the quote that you said because it gives us hope,
Yes.
doesn't it? It keeps us
Yeah, of
motivated.
course.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes when we write these quotes down and we look at them, they can inspire us as well. When we feel that, we've had a rough day, things haven't gone to plan, and we look at this kind of, motivational quote. I have a student who, when she hears a new quote, she sticks it up in her room, like on the walls in her room. And she said she looks at that and it just gives her kind of energy to carry on and do things properly.
Yes.
So that's very good. What do you think? This is like the last question about this. What do you think are like the dangers of being too optimistic? So, for example, I have a friend who is extremely optimistic that oh yeah, everything will be fine, there's no problem. She can never see the other side of it. So, what do you think are the downfalls of that?
Okay. So, ma'am, like I have a passion that I want to
Mm,
become a teacher in future.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
But in those days, I really work hard to grab my job, to grab my passion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in future, I don't get those job. I don't get
Yes.
this job. Okay. After that, I
Yeah.
really optimistic that, oh, what should I do now? And
Okay.
how do I grab this job at that time? Because at
Yeah.
the time, people get demotivated. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't I don't have any idea to what will next in the future, and something like that. Okay, that time they
Right.
got motivated. So I think
Yeah.
you should limited optimistic. Okay,
Yeah.
you should limited your hopes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if your hopes is like under the above your heads, then you can
Yeah.
get fall down whenever
Right.
you
Yeah.
didn't get the job. So that's why it's
Yeah.
like uh, I think it's pretty normal, and you need your hopes like your range. So what will
Mm.
you do in your future? So
Yes.
I think that.
That's excellent. Yeah. And the other side is that if we are too optimistic, sometimes we don't plan for negative situations.
Yes,
So,
yes.
for example, if we are, say, for example, I live in Thailand and I want to go into a forest, but I
Mm-hmm.
can only see the positives of that situation, and I go into the forest. I'm not prepared for the dangers. There might be snakes, there might be,
Yes,
kind of
yes.
something that bites me and that type of thing. Or, I might not go with water because I think, oh, everything will be fine. So it's about being optimistic, but having the wisdom to know that things could go wrong as well. That's an
Mm-hmm.
important aspect. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yes, of
So,
course.
Tariq, yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Could you tell me a little bit about so you live in Bangladesh, a little bit about your city and where you grew up as well, please?
Okay. So, ma'am, I think you've heard about Dhaka, right?
Yeah,
Dhaka is our
capital.
capital city.
Right.
Yes. And I live in a division. It's called Khulna, and it's district Kushtia. I live in a small village
Hmm.
in our
Okay.
country. Yes.
Yeah, and that's where you grew up. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
No, ma'am. I'm the only child of my parents.
I
Only one.
see. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And do you live with your parents at the
Yeah, I live
moment?
with my parents, and I love my
Yeah.
village a lot. So that's why I live in village.
Yes. Oh, that's great. So, how would you describe your village? What kind of environment is it?
Yeah, ma'am, it's a beautiful place, I can say,
Mm,
because we have lots of natural beauties in our village. Okay. If
right.
I get another time, like with you, make a conversation with you in future, so I will show
Yeah.
you my village. Okay. And it's
Yeah,
a
I'd love
natural
that.
beauty, you can say. We
Okay.
grows paddies, we grows lots of fruits in our village. And
Yes.
One more thing is, ma'am, in our village people, they are very friendly. Okay. If
Right.
you get any trouble in your life, then they
Yeah.
came to you and then said that I
Mhm.
will, if you need any help, then I will help you. If you need any
Yeah.
kinds of things, if you need any money, then I will give you. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are lots of people, they have friendly, and we
Hmm.
go each other home in they get a trouble situation. Okay. I
Okay.
think it's quite good for me, and my
Yeah.
village is very natural and very good
Mm.
places, I can say.
Oh, it sounds amazing. Because sometimes, you know, we always, people often think, oh, city life is better because there are more job opportunities, there are more, more places to explore. We could go to restaurants or go to, sightseeing and things like that. But the thing is, there are also some drawbacks, which are like, people are so busy sometimes in cities that they don't have a chance to connect with each other. And it sounds like in your
Yes.
village, everyone is very close knit. It's a very close knit community.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. Ma'am, one more thing is that you live in a flat, okay? You live in a building, but you don't
Yeah.
know who lives in my next flat,
Hmm.
isn't it?
Yes,
You don't know
exactly.
that who
Yeah,
is in my next flat. But
that's right.
in my whole village, we know
Yes.
that who lives in
Mm.
there, who lives in house, okay? We
Yeah,
know that all the things. So that is how we lives equally
yeah,
in our village.
yeah. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. And I think
Yes,
that's what a community is, a real community. Having people around who can support you and you can support them, and it's having that interaction with
yes.
them. Yeah. So would you say you have good friends as well around you? So people around your
Yes,
age? Yeah, that's
sure,
very
ma'am,
good.
sure.
Yeah.
I have lots of friends in my village, and I have lots
Yeah.
of uh, like uh, elder friends in my village also, because
Uh,
they are my uncle, they are my
yeah.
brothers. So they are
Yeah.
also my friends, I can say.
Yeah. That's excellent. So would you like to continue living there in the future, or do you think when you get a job you'd like to move to a different part of Bangladesh or move abroad? What do you
No,
think?
ma'am, I don't have any desire to go abroad. I just
Mm.
want to live with my parents because I am the only son
Yeah.
of my parents, only child of my
Uh-huh.
parents, and I have
Hmm.
a lot of responsibilities to my parents. So
Yeah.
that's why I just want to leave my village. In future, I want to take this responsibility for my
Yeah.
parents. So that is why I
Mm.
don't have any desire to go abroad, and I don't have any
Yeah.
desire to go somewhere to get a job. Okay,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
let's see in what with what will in happen in future.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. So leave it open, but then at the same time, I understand your feelings that you have,
yes,
you want to be there to take care of your parents, and especially when I look at my parents now, Tariqul, like they are aging, they're in their late 70s, and I feel that I want to see them more, because
yes.
of the stage of life that they're at. Because even though there's a 12-hour flight from Thailand to London, where they are, but it's always good to have that, as much contact as possible. So we try to video call
Mhm.
them. We try to keep in touch. So that's what we do at the moment. And we're thinking maybe in the future of moving back just to have that closeness with them.
Yes,
Yeah.
because at this stage they need lots of help from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so I think
Exactly.
that's why.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I think, that our parents spend so long bringing us up, raising us to be the
Yes,
best
yes,
people we
of
can
course.
be. And then
Yes.
we have to, return that to them as well. It's our duty. Yeah. So that's
Of
really good.
course.
Good.
Ma'am, like I have a one more questions for you
Yeah,
that
of course.
is like whenever I talk to someone in front of camera or in front of
Mm,
like in our places when I talk to someone, so at that
uh,
time we got nervous to
mm,
talk someone. So okay,
yeah.
so how can I stop our nervousness when I speaking in front of someone?
Yeah, it's a similar situation to if you're in a job interview. There's so many situations in life where we get nervous. And when you talk to someone, it's normal. Just the first thing is accept the nerves, yeah? Kind of think
Yes.
like this is a normal process,
Yeah.
especially when you meet someone that is new, someone you haven't spoken to before, and we don't know what kind of personality they'll be and if we will like them or not like them. So just think, okay, this is normal. It's being
Hmm.
nervous is normal. The other thing is just be yourself. That's the important thing. Yeah. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
that you're very much like just talking naturally and you feel, confident in yourself. So try to radiate confidence when you talk. Yeah. So don't, it's almost like we say have a thick skin. Yeah. So if we have that kind of feeling that, I don't feel judged by that person, just in your mind tell yourself, this person is not going to judge me. This person is
Mm-hmm.
not going to kind of think negatively of me. I'm here to learn. Yeah. Just have
Yes,
that kind
yes.
of optimism that we said before. Yeah, that's the other thing. And I would say the more you do this, the more you speak to people, the less your nerves will be. Yeah, you'll be less and less nervous over time. So, like we said, consistency matters. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same when I speak to students on Cambly. The first session, they always say to me, I can't speak properly. I feel really nervous because I haven't spoken to someone before. It might be their first conversation. But then
Mm-hmm.
when you build up the rapport with them, when you keep on speaking to them, you'll find that, okay, this is like a friend. So that's the other aspect. Think of the person you're speaking to as someone you know already. Yeah. So if you
Mm-hmm.
think about, for example, your best friend or a cousin or one of your parents, how you
Yes,
would be
yes.
with them, you'd be very natural and comfortable. So just
Yeah,
try to
sure.
see them in that frame, even though they're not people in your family or your friends. Just think of this person as like in your mind, just tell yourself, oh, I'm comfortable in this situation. So I
Yeah.
think self-talk, we call this self-talk, don't we? The way we speak to
Okay.
ourselves and tell ourselves that, we can do this, this is not a problem. So I think our mind is very powerful in controlling those situations, nerves and
Yes,
things like
yes.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
So, ma'am, one more thing is that I love to get feedbacks. Okay.
yeah,
Whenever I talk to someone in YouTube conversation,
yeah.
I really want to know about myself because
Right.
that is how I can rectify my
Yeah.
mistakes and I can improving myself. Okay. So, ma'am,
Right.
could you
Yeah.
please tell me something about my English because I love to
Okay.
get feedbacks. I don't have
Right.
any
Yeah.
issues that. Okay. So, if you get me authentic feedback, then it will help me
Okay.
to improve
Yeah.
myself.
Right, okay. So when we were talking, I was just writing down a few notes, just so that I could feed back to you at the end, yeah? So we
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
of
long, so I'll
course.
just, yeah, quickly tell you. So when you speak and you're saying like, I'm trying to improve my English, yeah?
Yes,
Remember
yes,
to
yes.
use the infinitive form of the verb. So the infinitive is improve, yeah? So I heard you say trying to improving, yeah? So remember,
Improving.
instead of, yeah, exactly, don't say improving,
Yeah,
say improve. Yeah.
improve. Okay.
I'm trying to improve my English. For example, if
Yes.
I say I'm trying to read a book, don't say reading a book, say read a book. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
when we
Yes, I
use
got it.
trying, we have to use the infinitive. Yeah. I'm trying to read, I'm trying to do this. And then the other thing I put here is I don't like to writing. So that's the same thing. Yeah. I don't like to write.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
that's an
Ma'am,
important thing.
sometimes it happens in my flow. Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever
Right.
I talk to someone, then my mind goes blank. So at that
Yeah.
time,
That's
yes,
fine. So do
yes.
you have to go to university today to study, or are you at home for the
No,
day?
ma'am. I have to go my class like 3 days per week. Okay.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
have a class tomorrow, and now today I am at home.
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
And do you find it easier to study when you're at university, or do you find you're also productive when you're working at home?
Yeah. Also, I productive when I work from home because I mentioned that I am preparing for myself for job. So that's why I have to do a lot of things in home because studies
Right.
and like something. Okay. I can say it's productive.
Yes. Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
So we have almost finished, Terikul. So it's been such a joy to talk to you. I've really
Yeah.
enjoyed the session.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed the session.
I will share some notes with you as well about
Yeah,
feedback.
sure.
Yeah. And
Of course, ma'am.
yeah, we're about to be cut off. It was such a joy to talk to you. Thank you, Tarikul. I wish you
Thank
all
you
the
so
best.
much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a
Have a nice
pleasure.
day. And
You
I hope we
too.
will meet again another day.
Yes, it would be great. We can talk more then. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So
So
thank you
take
so much, ma'am.
care. Enjoy your day.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.